Hey, what's up, you sneaky bastards? Stealth Mailman here. Today, we're gonna go through a little, more advanced guide to Darkseid. Because, though it may seem like a fucking potato, he can get pretty advanced. But of course, you'll find the people that want to spam jump 3 stomp, which, that's actually the most you find. But we're gonna get into the advanced stuff. First, I want to note, he got a buff that I didn't notice until now. His 112 string gained 1 frame of block advantage. It used to be +2, now it's +3. Not a huge deal, but it's definitely helpful. So now I could pull off something like 112, forward 2, 3, and then my forward 2 would be a 10 frame, which isn't bad, especially with the distance they're at. And because of that, we can get into some more plus frames. Say, I don't know. Oopsie. Yeah, something like that. 112, forward 2, back forward 3, and then back 1-2. Back 1-2 is still +2. So that has not changed. His meter burn back forward 3, also still +2. The minions, still majorly plus. Let's do some pressure strings, why not? You can do pressure strings with any of the minions because they are retardedly plus. Yeah, +25, +62. So, let's say something like this. And there's that. And you can keep going as well. So, let's try to elongate it. I messed up on the input, but you get it. He's crazy plus frames. Crazy plus frames. Especially because of those minions. So, yeah, he's got good pressure. If you like to play that way, he can still get you full screen. Oh yeah, let's talk about some full screen stuff. Full screen? Well, not much to go over. I think if you like to play the full screen game, you should learn the instant arrow mega beams. I don't know what's so helpful about them, but they are really helpful during a match. So yeah, still got all his omega beams, blah blah blah. Decent hit stun, or block stun I mean, and they're still -19, -13 on. He's still got you've still got your parademon options to keep him at bay. This guy, I like to do, if they're ducking on my omega beams, I'll just fire one of those rounds off, and while they're stuck in his +62 block stun, I'll just shoot off an omega beam, and if they try to do something, they're gonna get hit by my omega beam, and they're gonna go back full screen. You also got this guy. So full screen, just instant air omega beams. It helps so much. And utilize this guy, because he'll keep them from blocking everything, from ducking everything, I'm sorry. And if they try to press a button after his fireball lands, they're gonna get hit by our omega beam, because, well, +62. Alright, now let's take him off the block. Like usual, you've got this quote-unquote hard to blockable. I don't think it's hard to block at all. But there, right there, you can get tricky. For one, you can just do jump 3 into your Doom Stomp, big combo. Or you could skip the skip jump 3 and go straight into Doom Stomp for still big damage. And you can cross up with your jump 3 can cross up, so that's nice. But keep in mind, when you do that, you're gonna have to reverse the inputs of your jump, of your Doom Stomp. These combos aren't optimal, I'm just messing around. Now, if you've ever played against a Darkseid online, you know most of their game plan is trying to hit you with that. And that's all they do, really. They will do everything they can. But then, from there, you can also get tricky. Let me put him on block. I mean, everybody's familiar with the jump 3 stomp shenanigans, you know. Actually, most people don't block it. I can still hit people with it. So, you can hit some people with it, but the people you don't, you can be like, jump 3, teleport, jump 3, stomp. Or just jump 3, teleport, jump 3. And pressure, whatever. Let's do jump 3, teleport, jump 3, stomp. Or skip to jump 3. Let's cross up and do a teleport. We go for something like that. But off of that, you can still mix even more. So let's say you do jump 3, teleport. Like I said, you could do jump 3, Doom Stomp, or you could just go straight into a Doom Stomp. Or you could do jump 2. I don't know why I keep saying jump 2. I don't know what else to call it. From your jump 2, you could do jump 2, Doom Stomp, or something. Nobody will block it. Nobody blocks it right now. I've never had anybody block it. Is jump 2, back 1 up 3. So instead of going to your normal overhead low Doom Stomp, it's going overhead, and that'll really catch them off guard. So then the next few times you're jumping around acting like a wild man, they're gonna have that in their mind. Oh, he could also do back 1 up 3, leading into big damage. So they're gonna have to really be cautious for that, and make sure you don't decide to just go into your Doom Stomp. Oh yeah, his jump 2 also crosses up. I promise it crosses up. Oh god. There you go. And that still does really good damage. Let's take him off block. Let's just do I'll just do a trace setup. So there, 328 for a really tricky setup. Or I could skip the second jump 2 and just go straight into a Doom Stomp. So from his teleport, he mixes. And he can mix even more if you've got one of your parademons out. Let's see. Oh, I just messed up so many inputs. See, they're not blocking that last part. I don't even know how to describe to you what I just did. Jump 2, teleport, jump 3 minion, instant air Doom Stomp. You're pretty much guaranteed to land that if you did that. I mean, come on. Alright, so you get the idea. Mix from your teleports. Now, I want to get into your back 4, then forward 4 parademon. I'm sure you've seen it somewhere. They'll call this guy out, and they'll do something like that. Okay, so it's a pretty rough one to understand what's going on for your opponent, anyways. You could send that guy out, jump 3 Doom Stomp, or just go straight into a Doom Stomp. Oh, I fucked that up. Or you could skip your Doom Stomp and just do maybe like a forward 2, There's 232 damage for that. 204. Pretty good. Especially for something that's tricky like that to block. Now let's try to incorporate our little jump teleport mix with this guy. Oh, I crossed him up. So my inputs got messed up. Oh, messed up my inputs. But you get the idea. Off of that guy, mix. Darkseid mixes. He mixes a lot. He almost mixes as much as Brainiac. Now, let's do some different trait setups. If you play full screen and close-up game, you know, well, you know how helpful Darkseid's trait is, because everything he has is minus a million. So let's say I want to land a combo real quick and get full screen. Maybe he's got a life lead and I want to whittle that down. So I could just mix him, and then I'll jump 2 into forward 2, 3 into whatever parademon I want. That's usually my go-to trait setup. Just forward 2, 3 into some kind of parademon. If I want to get full screen, this is my go-to guy. So let's say, let's mix him up real quick. Alright, there you go. And there's a trait already. There's a couple other things you can do. You can just get it down 2 in the middle of the combo. I'm pretty sure it makes it do less damage than my setup, but you can still do it. So let's that was not optimal at all. Let's try that again. I'm not really sure where you could go from that down 2 into the trait. Maybe you could go straight into forward 4 with him and land something. Actually, let's try that. So we're going to call the trait out and do forward 4. Oh, wrong trait. My trait didn't even recharge that time. Ah, that also might be a good option. Call out your explosive demon and just blow him up. But I would advise, if you are doing these trait setups, don't finish your combo with your trait. Just keep your trait back off, go full screen. Alright, so you could do something like that. Probably connect an Omega Beam afterwards. But I would just stop it right there once I get my trait and just retreat. And then go back to some zoning. I don't think the using your trait as soon as you get it is a wise idea. Alright, let's go do some corner stuff. I've been working around with the worst parademon, this dude right here. And he's got some pretty tricky corner moves. So let's say we get this guy. Obviously, you've got your throw set up. That was not optimal. But yeah, you've got your throw set up. And you can do whatever after that. Jump 3 stomp, back 1 up 3. Whatever. Then you could just keep him in the corner for longer if they're blocking everything. Blow him up, get plus frames, do something like that. But you can also do some very tricky cross-up stuff with him. Aww. Don't laugh at me, I picked this stuff up like 5 minutes ago. Hot dang. Well, this is just awful. I will get this. I lost it once I did that. But you see what I'm doing. Cross up, jump 3, or jump 2. Whichever you'd like. Explosive Demon, down 2. Doom Stomp. And I usually try to go for 1-1-2 for the hard knockdown. Or you can do back 1-2 for the hard knockdown. But it's a little bit of a tighter window. Let's see if I can get this for you. I will get this. I promise. Ah, well, you see. This guy, very helpful in the corner. And he can, if you do land a hard knockdown or anything like that, you can convert off of it. It's hard, but you can do it. There's a certain timing where it sends them higher in there. I'm not sure what that timing is. But, yeah, this guy, very useful in the corner. Gotta say, I love him. I love him a whole lot more than I used to. Just because of what you can do with him in the corner. And you can get some nice teleport mix-ups in the corner. Now, if you just jump up and do a teleport in the corner, you're gonna go straight over the head. So what you could do is do a Doom Stomp, and your controls are gonna be reversed. So even though you're facing towards the left side of the screen, you're gonna do down back for your Doom Stomp. And there you go. And there's still more stuff you can do. Jump 2, teleport, jump 3, Doom Stomp. Or teleport, jump 2, back 1 up 3. Stuff like that. The corner for me, that's where Darkseid shines. Oh, that was sick as fuck. Alright, so that's some of the more advanced stuff. There's still stuff to be learned. Let me see something. I have to get this one. Oh my goodness. Oh well. And I never see any Darkseid players do it, but I really advise you, go for some pressure. Don't just fucking, you know, jump 3, jump 3, jump 3. Go for some pressure. You know, don't, he's got, well, he doesn't have good plus frames, but he has some plus frames, especially with the Parademons. Alright, so that about wraps it up for this little guide. Most of it was just showing some Darkseid mixes, because Darkseid is a mixed machine. Not quite like Brainiac, but he can mix. Especially once you get in these little guys. Oh, and one thing I'd like to say, if you're doing pressure, or just up close, I don't know why, 4, 2, 3, and to teleport. Then from there, you can do whatever you want. Oops. You can't do too much from there because it's got a lot of recovery. You can do like down 1 low Omega Beam, down 1 trait if you're suicidal. See, look at that pressure string. Don't just sit back all game with Darkseid. But I understand. That is a strong suit. Oh my god, that was tricky. I don't even know how to block that myself. Before I do it, I just want to go over some stuff with this little guy. I mean, he's not great. I wouldn't go for him every time during a trade setup. Because, one, his damage scaling's awful. Let's, we'll do down forward. Not down forward, what the fuck is wrong with me? Let's do 4-2-3 into high beam. Okay, 150 damage. Now let's see when I do a throw setup with him. Oh, it didn't connect. Okay, 4-2-3. Alright, 153. So, that did 3 damage more, but then once you start getting into your bigger stuff, like, I don't know, Doom Stomp, the damage just goes downhill. So, 374, that's a trait setup with the Doom Stomp. Now let's see a combo with this dude. .302, and I know I could get more off of it, but that's all I could really think of right now. Now, even though his damage scaling is fucking mentally ill, he's still a very useful tool. Especially if they're full screen. Let's say you just knocked him down. You can call him out, and it's gonna make the opponent really think. Like, if they move, well, they're not gonna be able to move. Because I've got them on lockdown. I'm shooting Omega Beams constantly. If they move forward, they're gonna explode. If they jump, they're gonna explode. So let's make him jump really quickly. Just an example. So, just knocked them down, got my trait set up. I could read a jump, or I could just do it on reaction. And they're still stuck at full screen. And there's his damage scaling again. I did 80 damage. 110. There's not much you can do from there. But yeah, this guy, he keeps them pretty well locked down once they're full screen. Yeah, that's gonna do it for the advanced guide to Darkseid. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned a little something from the Lord of Apocalypse. And I love it. Oh, that would have been dirty. I don't know about that. That's awful. Oh my god, the damage. Thanks for watching. Stay stealthy.